3 months before everything collapsed, I was engaged to Olivia. The memory feels like it belongs to someone else now. The golden evening where I knelt under the rose arch at Riverside Park in Chicago, heart pounding, voice cracking, as I asked her to be mine forever. She cried, she laughed, she said yes. Her smile, radiant and filled with promises, had been the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. I believed in us. In her. In the future, we were sketching together over long phone calls and whispered dreams. Olivia wasn't just my fiancée. She was my anchor. Or so I thought. We met 2 years ago at a friend's wedding. She was in a sea green dress, her hair twisted into a delicate bun, sipping orange juice like it was wine, her eyes dancing between boredom and curiosity. I struck up a conversation, expecting it to last 5 minutes. It turned into 5 hours. We laughed about cheesy wedding traditions and bonded over our shared love of 80s music. We started dating a week later. She was ambitious, witty, with a fire that complemented my calm. I worked in a reputable firm as a financial analyst. She was a freelance graphic designer with big dreams and a growing clientele. We supported each other. At least, I thought we did. My boss, Mr. Daniels, had been a looming figure in my professional life for 5 years. A tall man with salt and pepper hair and a knack for making you feel either incredibly seen or completely invisible. He mentored me early on, pushed for my promotion, even invited me to his house parties now and then. I respected him, trusted him. Never once did I think that he would be the reason I'd lose everything. It began subtly. Olivia started taking longer to return texts. Calls went unanswered. She blamed deadlines. A client needs last-minute changes, she'd say, or, sorry babe, I fell asleep editing. I didn't question her. Love is blind, but engagement is supposed to be trust in action. I chalked it up to wedding stress. Then came the late nights at work. For me, not her. Daniels had pulled me into a project that required long hours. You're the only one I can trust with this, he said. I took pride in it. While I stayed behind, typing away under fluorescent lights, I imagined Olivia curled up at home watching rom-coms, missing me. Until one Thursday evening, I had forgotten my phone charger at work and decided to drive back. It was nearly 10 p.m. The office was supposed to be empty. I moved quietly, not wanting to alert the cleaning staff. As I approached Daniel's office, I heard a soft laugh. Hers. I paused. Maybe she was waiting for me? A surprise visit? My heart raced with excitement and confusion. Then I heard his voice. Low, familiar, too intimate. I stepped closer and peered through the glass pane of the door. She was sitting on his desk, her back arched in a laugh, legs dangling playfully, his hand brushing her knee. She leaned in, he said something. She bit her lip and smiled. I didn't knock. I didn't barge in. I walked away. Each step down the hallway felt like dragging a corpse made of memories. Every smile, every promise, every night we stayed up dreaming, it all crumbled in seconds. The next morning, I didn't go to work. I didn't call her either. I sat on the edge of my bed staring at the engagement ring I had taken off the night before. It shimmered under the morning light, now an emblem of humiliation. She texted, "Hey love, can we meet later? Miss you." I replied, "Sure, my place, 6 p.m. She arrived on time. As always, she looked effortlessly beautiful. She hugged me like nothing had happened. I didn't hug back. "Is everything okay?" she asked, searching my face. I held up the ring. "You left this at Daniel's office." Her face paled. She didn't deny it. There were tears, apologies. She tried to explain. "It was a mistake. I was confused. He pursued me. I didn't know how to stop it." I listened, but the words didn't matter anymore. Trust, once cracked, doesn't echo the same way. "You were with him while planning our wedding," I said. "Do you understand what that means?" She nodded, wiping her tears. "I didn't mean to fall for him. Fall for him. It wasn't a one-time lapse. It was a descent. A choice." I gave her the ring. She tried to hand it back. "Keep it," I said. "It belongs to a lie." The following Monday, I resigned. Daniels called me into his office, acting like nothing happened. "What's this about, Ryan? You're one of my best. You have a bright future here." I stared at the man who once called me family. "Funny," I said. "You didn't mind ruining that future for a fling." His eyes darkened. "This isn't personal. It was never professional," I snapped. "And neither am I anymore." I walked out without waiting for a reply. The job hunt was rough. I didn't have a glowing reference anymore. Some companies asked why I left abruptly. I kept it vague. I didn't want pity. Olivia messaged a few times. Long apologies, late-night regrets, I never replied. Months passed. I moved cities, took up a job at a startup in Denver. Smaller team, tighter bonds, honest people. It wasn't as prestigious, but it felt clean. The pain dulled. It didn't vanish, but it stopped owning me. Sometimes I catch myself wondering if I missed signs, if I was too naive, too trusting, too blind. But then I remember, love isn't a flaw. Betrayal is. I still have the photos from our engagement. I don't look at them, but I didn't delete them either. They remind me of who I was, someone who loved fully, without fear. Now, I love differently. With eyes wide open, not guarded, but aware. Because sometimes the people who promise you forever are the same ones who destroy your today. And the hardest lesson isn't how to move on, but how to believe again. But I'm learning, slowly, one sunrise at a time.